Good morning, good morning. It is the start of day 163 from here to Jerusalem. I'm in Burgthann, which has a Burg, of course, and is on the Ludwig Canal. So yesterday I left Nuremberg. Um, yeah, I left Nuremberg. I spent 2 or 3 nights there. I spent 3 nights there, and 2 nights. I don't remember. Uh, I was in first for the weekend with my nerds, which was amazing, and um, then Monday I arrived. Yesterday I left, so today is Thursday, I believe, or Friday. So I spent 3 days there. Yeah, I arrived on Monday evening, left on Thursday. So Wednesday I took off. Wednesday I was there, and then Tuesday I was there, and then Wednesday as well. So left on Thursday. So yeah, day 163. I'm still in Germany, but I have made it to Ludwig Canal. So I'm back along the water. And Ludwig Canal is wonderful. It is beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. It's tiny. It was built late, so it has all the, what I'd seen in Bath in the engineering, which was developed in the 18th century. I see that here then again, canal over a river, um, but it's built much later for Ludwig, King Ludwig, and the boats were no wider than a meter, so it's really, really narrow at the places where the sluices are. Uh, the sluices are not intact, and nothing is done with the Ludwig Canal at all. It's not really used for entertainment either. So there's no boating. There's no. I saw two fishermen and people walk along it, but it's stunning. And then they built the new roads just over it breaks the canal. Uh, it's really, really nice being back on a narrow canal, an old one and one that doesn't do trade. It's really, really calm. The trees are beautiful. The weather was fair. I only got a tiny bit of rain yesterday. My time in Nuremberg with Christine and Frieder was really, really, really nice. First time that Shawnee had company. He had a Harper company without a name, Harper without a name, and I got to teach Christine a tune, Sean Brie, and I don't know, like it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed their company as well. Oh, I'm too early with this. I still have to put on my thing. So yesterday was about 20 kilometers walking, and the local Lutheran parish had said they would find me a place. And I arrived, and it turns out that they didn't have a place for me because there is a refugee in there. Oh, sorry. Oh, in their guest quarters, and of course, refugees, by far are far more important to home than a pilgrim. Like, after all, I chose to be like this, and you know, refugees don't choose to be refugees. It's the young man, or the man came from Syria, which is of course an area I'm going to go through. And they were saying they preferred if we weren't in the same place. I don't know what the story was, but Anyway, they were very kind and they put me up here in the Gaststätte and gave me, I ate a dinner there, which was really good. What was it? It was like a, a pork shoulder with crackling. Oh my God, it was so good. And then I had some Austrian dessert, two beers and a coffee, and then I was ready to fall over. Oh, and I forgot to put up my sound. I was ready to fall over, and so I fell over into bed. Burgthann was a bit of a climb upward. I walked into town and went like, yeah, here we go again. Oh, I'm back in the water. If I have to get into town, I have to climb. Beautiful, beautiful view. The architecture is changing. Yesterday along the canal was all Lebanese spruce rather than, the European spruce. Try to put on my belt again. Yeah, so the father they had no time then either. So I didn't play. The woman in the Gaststätte kind of looked at me like, what's wrong with the bag? But they were nice. They were nice. But I didn't have to play or to talk to anybody. I was at the locals' table, ate my dinner, came back to my room, fell into bed, watched the news. Bad idea. And yeah, slept, had a shower, slept like a rose, slept like a rose. So I've noticed that really there's a whole lot less light. Today the weather will be okay. I know where I'm going. I'm going to the Maria Hilfe Kirche in Neustadt in den Oberpfalz, which is where I'll be heading today. Neustadt is along the canal is about 15 kilometers, and I have to climb again. And I'm not sure if they got my email or not, so along the way I will give them a call and see if they know that I'm coming and ask them if they have a place for me. Until Monday, I haven't got a clue what's going on. Like, I sent out all the messages. So far, I haven't gotten anything back. So maybe I should sit down in Oberpfalz and send out more messages, check, make phone calls. Because I realized that yeah, I can't be staying outside if it's getting colder and colder and colder. I'll need help, so I'll just have to ask for help. It was very kind of these people to put me up last night. And it, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. So the weather is during the day is about 14 degrees, which is good. Not an awful lot of direct sun, which is also good. But it's cold in the mornings and it is cold at night. It says it'll be raining a lot tomorrow, but not today. I've been through my whole thing about worrying about the weather, of course, again, and I've realized there's no point. So I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I still feel the bag is too heavy. I can't find what is too heavy in it. So I've taken out some of my like toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that kind of stuff, and put them in my side bags. That helps. It's just that the buckle of the bag, if I go over a certain amount of weight, it just doesn't hold it. And if I break it, I do have another one, but it's bigger, and I don't know how stable that will be. Shoes are good. The inside of my shoes this time are suffering more than the outside. The profile is really, really good. So it's holding much longer than the other so far. Slept really well. Weather looks a little bit cloudy, but nice. Yeah. Now Sean Harp is here. Um, I think I should just get going. I'm going to breakfast now. I might go by the church, uh, say thank you for all my blessings, and then go on again. Canal walking. I'm good with it. Now this canal is going upward, and the sluices were fast. So the whole day I was like walking on the flat and then going up and walking on the flat and going up. And it's intense, like my hips, like I'm gonna have an amazing behind if this keeps going. So that's my job for the day. Um, Walking up, there is um, there is a big thing between uh, a big distance between sluice 33 and 32. I'm at sluice 35, I believe. So, you know, it'll be pretty flat from now on. I did most of the upward climbing yesterday. My stomach isn't great. I think I ate something wrong, or I've been eating too much or too rich, could be as well. I don't know. What a complaint to have, right? I'll walk it off, so it's fine. That's really it. I mean, I'm in good nick. Like my body is really good. All the resting is doing it good. I'm obviously not doing any harm, and I think my head is okay. My head is pretty good. Yeah, time to go. It's always good to have support. It's been strange. I have the feeling my German is going backwards instead of forwards. I have more words, but I seem to be using a limited amount. People do understand me. I've had really good conversations. I'm still really emotional. So the walking really helps. Sitting around now talking to myself on a screen is a little bit harder. Um, yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm still here. I've been having a lot of thoughts about how I've never walked in winter and how I'm afraid of it and that I don't know what's going to happen. Um, but I feel that is just that's a head game again. It's like playing, it's like playing catch with the weather. I don't know how far I can go because I've never tried. So all I can do for now is just keep going and try not to get too much with my head in this thinking about what will happen if I don't know what will happen if. There's of course also the worry that the world seems to be in such a crazy place. Like there's all these threats, and I'm actually heading towards some of them, or getting closer to some of them. Same thing. I think there's no point in. It's bad enough that this is the case, but I can't put my head there. No walkers, of course. I get asked every day, you know, where am I going? What am I doing? People are very friendly to me. They're all wishing me well. They're all wishing me health still, which is the typical German thing. I didn't have that in other countries. People are very nice. Their food is pretty good. Like Franconia is really nice food. And yeah, Oberpfalz, here I am. I'm going to go to breakfast now, and then I'm heading off. As always, thank you so much for being here with me and coming along on the journey. um, I'm still healing inside from my sadness. Uh, the landscape is beautiful. I will try and stick up some photographs later. And now I've had one nose passage that has a little bit. It can, this is it. Like autumn has come. I can feel the leaves falling. I can feel it in my being. I'm I'm really, really, really grateful. This journey has really put me in touch again with who I was when I was younger, where I'm from, the way I was raised. Germany has brought a lot of that back to me as well. It's given back to me this feeling of who I was when I was younger, uh, which is actually a really nice feeling. Oh, have a great day walking today. Yeah, I think Neustadt is twinned with my hometown here in England. Really? Neustadt in the Oberpfalz, is it? That's wonderful. Uh, really? Yeah. Well, there is a Neustadt am Aisch as well, and this is Neustadt in Oberpfalz. So yeah, could well be. Well, then hello from nearly in Neustadt. It's I'm 15 kilometers away. Uh, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so in being in touch with who I was, where I'm from, where I came from, uh, and it's been a really good journey so far. Really, really good journey. And last evening we went to a movie about choirs. Um, ein thingy, ein Klang. So ein Herz, ein Klang, something like that. I can look it up. But it's about choir masters and during the during the pandemic, and a choral conductor. It was really the first time that I realized how big the impact has been of the pandemic on musicians like myself, and it was quite emotional. It was good to see. Now, on that note, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for being here with me as always. I'm still going. Today is another good weather day. I don't know if tomorrow will be or not. Today will be. I have no place to stay. I'm going to find out. If I do, I'm going to go to breakfast now. I think I'll bring the harp down already. For it's in another building. And thank you for still being there. Thank you for still following me. Here we go. See you later, alligator. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.